welcome to another vlog. This one is a little bit of an exciting one, well, for me. I'm having tattoos done. I know, wild. I've always wanted tattoos. I don't think I've ever mentioned it here on the vlog. And year after year after year, I keep saying like, we're never gonna have my tattoos done. We're never gonna have my tattoos done. I literally have a folder on my phone for all the tattoos that I like wanted. I don't want big tattoos. I've always wanted like little dainty ones. And then my birthday would come around and Christmas would come around, and then I'd be like, when am I gonna get my tattoo? Then we walk past the tattoo parlor and I ask, when am I gonna get my tattoo? And I would always pick a travel experience over a tattoo. But tell you how this came about. Courtney's colleague is a tattoo artist at night. Like it's his side hustle. And he then decided to give free tattoos to his colleagues to add to his portfolio. And he offered Courtney a free tattoo, and Courtney said, listen, I don't want one, but my wife really wants one. So can I offer it to her? And he said, sure. And this was in the month of March, and so March was a little tricky. April was even trickier because they are retail workers. April had so many public holidays, and now it's May and it's happening. So Courtney actually to go fetch him now. He's gonna come and do it at the house, which is great, but I'm a little bit weary about how this is all gonna work out because we don't have like a dining room. But Courtney assured me that he has like his own like armories and chair and the whole equipment and things like that. So we'll see. What I've seen of the stuff that he's done so far, they're all like really big ones, and I don't want that, right? So I said, listen, I don't want big tattoos. Is there a possibility that instead of big tattoos, I want really dainty ones? I've never liked the very big ones out there. So I said, can I trade it for like really like 3 little small ones? And he said, sure. So I'm gonna have 3 little small tattoos done. 2 are 2 calligraphy ones, and then 1 is of our car, because our car has taken us to so many small towns, and we had 2 Opel courses that has, so we had one previously to this one that we have now. We had a white one, and then we have the sport model now. It's happening. I'm a little bit nervous about it because I said this morning to Courtney, it's a permanent thing. I can't like take it off, and you can have tattoos removed, but it is a process. It's also very expensive, and yeah, it's happening. It's happening. It's finally happening. All the years of me begging Courtney, asking Courtney, talking about it, having it on my phone, it's happening. So I'm very excited about it.
Okay, so hi, this is Stephanie. She's busy doing her tattoos today, and this is Sean. Hi, Sean.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to say where people can find you, where they can follow you and everything?
Well, I'm on Instagram and Facebook. I have a Facebook page, Ink Lab. It's INKL4B, and my Instagram handle is inklab_tattoos. That's INKL4B_tattoos.
Yeah, so
check
we'll
Okay,
put
good.
everything in the description box, and then yeah.
Sure.
A little nervous.
Nice.
A little nervous.
You can do this.
Yeah.
You can do this. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah,
Like it's not in the skin. It's like
exactly. Like this druffing. Basically, it just goes into the second layer of the skin.
The next day, and I am honestly so exhausted. It's been, actually let me just position myself and get myself right for the day. A lot is just happening behind the scenes, and I am living off like so little sleep at the moment because there's something happening which I will share when there's an end point, but for now I'm just like not gonna share it. But there's a lot of work that's coming out of the situation. It's exciting, like let me just put it that way. It's like exciting, but it's sucking so much energy and stuff out of me. And with and because this comes out of nowhere, a good nowhere, it pushes back the fact that I have to write articles and do all the other things that I need to do, and like edit videos, etc. Because I've got like another video before this that I haven't even started editing. Because then I'm also sharing a laptop, and so he also wants to utilize the laptop, so we're just also in a situation with that. And so I'm sitting like till 1 o'clock busy writing all of the stuff, and then on top of it they threw a intern at me, which I don't mind having an intern, but it was just wrong timing. Let me put it that way, wrong timing, because I know I was an intern once. I want to learn as much as I can from someone. Like I said, it was just wrong timing. Now I'm having to give a task, and I have to think about it and give a feedback, and so it's just a lot. And I have to deal with something at the moment, this afternoon actually, and then get that feedback and then work on it again. Stuff's gonna happen next week, and yeah, it's just been, I'm like literally, the writing at the moment, I'm not a writer. I think I explained this. I'm not a writer. So because I'm not a writer, it takes so much out of me, and I obviously have to write in order to make money, because I'm in a different predicament, and I just have not been in it. I've just not been in it. I'm delayed in writing, I'm just delayed in all other stuff, so I'm really just trying my best at this stage. But there's a lot of exciting stuff, but there's also this like, but I have to write to make the money, to send the invoice at the end of the month. For every published article I get paid. But this morning I need to just work on this thing, so I can do this other thing this afternoon. Then I'm gonna have to work on whatever feedback I get, etc, etc. But the tattoos are nice. Where is it? This one with the color grading, I suppose, we like colors in, it's a little sore, but I'm just taking care of it based on the instruction. Otherwise, I'm really excited about the tattoos, and I can't believe it actually happened. It's like 10 years in the making, and it wasn't just like, oh, spur of the moment, I just wanted tattoos. I've actually talked about it for 10 years, like every time I talked about it. But most of the day today is literally me just sitting here sitting, so I don't know how much am I gonna show you today. I doubt I'm gonna show you anything, so we'll see how today goes, what I'm gonna show you, what I'm gonna get up to. But I think majority of my day is going to be me behind the laptop, pretty much, because I also have to edit a video that I said I was gonna do, like do the edit. But did I do it? No, because I sat till 1 o'clock doing this article so I could publish it this morning, so I could at least tick it off, because it was supposed to be done on Wednesday. It's Friday, so can you see the delayness of everything? Yo guys, I'm really trying. I really try. Oh, good morning. It is Sunday. Yesterday was a doozy of a day. Yo, it took everything out of me. How do I put this? This entire week has been a very stressful week. In a good way. I need to explain it in a way that makes sense. So something really exciting is happening. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because I just feel like God has blessed me with this opportunity, and I need to put all my effort into it, all my time, because it's taking so much work. There's a lot of work that has to go into it. A lot of other things had to take a back burner. Housework has to take a back burner. The fact that I haven't been writing, and I have to write because I get paid per published article. The previous vlog that you have seen went up on a Saturday, so things have just been on a standstill, because a lot of my time and effort went into this, is going into this thing. Yesterday I was sitting on the toilet. I know TMI, but I saw, as you sit, you can see the basin and the pipe, and I saw this pipe didn't look right, but I couldn't pinpoint like what was wrong. I couldn't like identify why it didn't look right. So I'm cleaning. Eventually I'm like done, and I have to clean my tattoos, right? I have to clean my tattoos twice a day, and I'm cleaning my tattoos, and I let the water out in the basin, and there's a thing at the bottom of the pipe of the basin, and it burst, and all the water goes out, and it floods. When I say flood, like just the water that was in the basin floods the bathroom. It goes in, seeps into the laundry basket, like all the gunk that's in the pipe was just a mess. So that was just the tip of the iceberg, and I just blew it. There was just so much happening, and I was trying to do it all, and I realized that Courtney had to pull his weight. He had to help me because the housework was going astray, and he needed to help me with housework. And so I was like, it was just a lot. So I actually was like, we have to communicate better. We've always talked about communicating better, but I think when things like this happen, when there's just such a lot happening, I think you just not decide, but you almost like expecting your partner to like know what's going on. And I was like, look here, when he came from work, I said, look here, you have to help me. Like, I explained to you, I did mention to him, like, there's a lot happening. I'm stressing, the fact that I have to write, and because month end is coming up, and I know that if I don't have a certain amount of articles published, then I'm not gonna get the amount of money that I want to get paid for. I paid at the end of the month, and I think I'm only like halfway done, so I have to like write the article today so I can publish it tomorrow, and but today I am having breakfast with Lisa and Ashlyn. So Ashlyn is also an ex-colleague. She left last June. I think I did mention her. She came to the previous company, but they set up to fail. Maybe that way. She was only there for a year, but they really did set up to fail, and I'm so glad that she left. But we've always stayed in contact. Anyway, and kept saying we're gonna meet up, and she's been so busy, like life happens. And I said, no girl, we're gonna meet up. So me, Lisa, and her is gonna have breakfast at Hans and Lloyd. I love Hans and Lloyd. She's gonna come fetch me in the next hour, but I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee. I just want to work on this thing that I need to work on. And yeah, that's pretty much my day today. And just work on my article, so that I'm gonna spend like 2 hours max on this article. And then the rest of the day, just make lunch, watch the race. But I'm gonna watch the race and do this thing. And then that's pretty much it, because Court's not gonna be here. I think he's only coming home pretty much late, because he has his sister's baby shower. And then I'm just gonna be working on this thing. Just pray for me. That's all I'm asking for you guys to do, is just pray, because your prayers have been working. That's all I'm saying. Your prayers have been working. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my new jersey, and then I had to change the jeans because beige, I guess cargo pants, no, chino pants, not cargo pants. It's dirty. I don't know how it ended up in my cupboard, but this is what I'm gonna wear. And then she's on her way. She's on her way to come and collect me. And yeah, that's pretty much what the deal is. Oh, also, finally have a magnesium. I'm actually gonna take it now. So it's called, what is it called? Revite. So I used to use Slow Mag. My Courtney said the pharmacist told him to use this because this is 100 pills versus 30 pills, that's 260 rand. And this is 100 pills for 100 and something rand. So obviously, why wouldn't I choose this? Because this would last me for 3.5 months versus just a month, that is half the price. So I'm gonna actually use this now, because honestly, I've been complaining about the fact that I have such low energy ever since I stopped the magnesium. I'm going to try this out now. This is in a pill form, not in a capsule form. So let's try this out and see if it's gonna help me, because I've been sleeping again as much as I was sleeping before I used the magnesium. Can you believe it? Hello. Actually evening. It is 6:10 on a Wednesday. I haven't vlogged since Sunday. I don't know what time, but a lot has like happened, transpired. Essentially what has happened is that I am busy. Not busy, I'm actually done now, but I think I mentioned it in this vlog, but I was busy with this a big thing, and when it happens, if it has an end, I will tell you the end part. But it was a big thing that I had to research and do work on, and that happened yesterday. But leading up to it, it was just a lot of work that I had to put into, and that took a lot of my time. Besides that, I was like anxious. I coupled with being anxious. I was had to practice this whole thing, and then also I was stressing myself out, which then led to me having so much headache. Then today I just decided I actually have to just sleep the whole day. I have to sleep because I think that's what it was. It was just a lack of sleep, the fact that I was overthinking so much that my brain was just so sore, and that's what I did. But now, what also now happened now is that I actually have diarrhea, and I feel like I'm reliving trauma. I don't know where I got this diarrhea, what I ate, because essentially Monday my stomach was doing, it was like weird, and I thought, oh, it's just because I'm nervous for this particular thing. But I've been nervous before, right? For anything, I've just always been nervous. But when I'm nervous, it's just that my heart, beats fast, or I have sweaty palms, or I just have knots in my stomach. I've never had stomach issues. So this was new. And then again yesterday, and I was like, okay, now that this thing is done, it should be fine. But now I've like full-blown diarrhea. So I don't believe it was connected to me being nervous. I think I just had diarrhea. Guys, I'm not in a good space, because I'm like reliving this trauma. I'm dealing with like headache, which was a good thing for me to take off today and spend the whole day just like in bed sleeping, like just laying in bed sleeping. Because yesterday also at 3 o'clock in the morning, Courtney gets a call that is like from the security company that his store, multiple alarms are going off. So we had to wake up and drive to his store, because he says if one alarm goes off, it's fine. But if multiple zones are going off, it could be potential burglary. And I said, why yesterday? Luckily it was a false alarm. But then we got home and we were like sitting like headless chickens, like what are we supposed to do now? You're back to bed. And this on the day of this important thing of mine. It's not his fault. It just so happened that it happened this way. I said, Yara. So I've just not been not in the best space. Like this particular thing, exciting. We're waiting for the next thing that happens. But I'm gonna close off this vlog. I still wanted to post this vlog because I wanted to show you my tattoos and a little bit of this and that I got up to. But there's two cool videos that's gonna come up. One, Courtney's going on a camping trip with guys, like with some of his cousins and some of the friends and things like that. So it's just a guy's trip going camping in winter. And Courtney hasn't vlogged on his own. Normally I do all the vlogging in general. So I said, what do you think about taking like the camping, taking the vlogging camera with, vlogging your experience? He would like to do it, you'll see. So we are going to experience Courtney's skills together. That vlog is gonna come up. And then I'm also going on a media trip, like a one-night stay that I'm going to next week. But then that video will only come after the camping trip. And I'm taking Lisa with because it's in the middle of the week and it's in Stellenbosch, and a little bit of travel. I'm so excited. I'm just like I'm geeking out because Lisa's officially done with work, and I said, okay, so what are you doing with your time? Because she only starts work, I don't know, she just has free time. And I said, do you want to come with me? Because also, guys, I don't drive. We've talked about this. So she was like, yeah, she'll be my +1. That's happening. So there's gonna be 2 really cool, exciting videos after this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.